definitely works. You know what I'm saying? Um, Mace is my first topic tonight, right? I got a few things I want to go through, right? Mace, for some strange reason, I don't know who he was referring to because I really don't watch they show in full. I'll catch clips here and there, right? But for a long time, I've been telling y'all about the entertainment industry and how wicked it is, and how you know to get to the millions and to be a household name in this, outside of a few of us that slipped through the cracks and made a name for ourselves independently, right? To be amongst the people that most of y'all idolize or fans of, or y'all call the elite, or them phony black excellence people, right? I've been telling y'all that there's only two ways to be in that multi-million dollar group going up to the billion-dollar group in the entertainment industry and sports too. That's part of entertainment, right? You're not going to be, you're not going to get up in the circle of the upper echelon of celebrities where you're hanging and kicking it with. I ain't gonna even name none of them. I was about to start naming people, but I'm not. To hang out with these people, one, unless you are okay with sacrificing your integrity and or your heterosexuality, or uh, giving up Jesus or Allah as your Lord and Savior, right? Or any other religion outside of anything dark, evil, satanic, Luciferians, whatever you want to call it, right? Well, I've been telling y'all that for I don't know the last 20 years. Once I got to a certain level in my career and I started noticing my surroundings. Today, I'm perfectly, perfectly crystal clear on what it is when it comes to being in the circle of the suckers, I call them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, I feel like I look at that selling your soul is like steroids in sports. You know what I'm saying? Their career ain't based straight on their talent. Their career is based on, you know, sexual favors and worshiping a dark energy for the most part. But what brings me to talk about Mace is now Mace, I'm not going to say, I want to say he's the first, but I'm not going to say he's the first. He's the first to say it in the way that he said it because he's directing it at certain people that he's not naming names, but whoever he's talking to know he's talking to them, right? So in the past, you had people like Nori tell you, "Oh man, it's two doors to the industry." You see, he don't talk about that no more. You know why, right? That nigga spun the block. You had Nori tell you that it was two doors to the industry, right? One was the the rainbow door, one was the satanic door, right? However you want to look at it. You had Fat Joe. tell you that there was a gay mafia in hip hop, right? You notice he don't say that no more, right? You know why, right? Nigga spun the block, right? Uh, so most of us in the industry that have some type of influence, right, have made a mark as an influence, get approached uh, by people that are already a part of either or, and they try to bring you in because maybe I don't know, it may boost them up in some type of pyramid way. I don't know, right? But there are people to try to recruit you that are the testers to see if you with it. So these people, because now they done got sophisticated because of sexual harassment, that they use these people as fillers or fluffers or testers to see if you with the ish, right? So um read this week, Mace for some reason seemed to wanted to expose that. And I found it very strange because people like Mace that's been around the industry for X amount of time and played in those circles. I'm not saying that he went through either door. I'm just saying he been around people that been in them doors. Like he been in the rooms with those peoples that been in them doors. Whether he went through the window or went through the door, that's another subject, right? But the point is, I know that he knows. Just like I know that every goddamn rapper and R&B singer that you think could be down with that type of stuff knows. They got platinum records. I done put y'all up on color codes. You know, I done put y'all up on hand signals. I don't put y'all up on sexuality. Y'all know the three characteristics of a nigga that sold a soul or a woman that sold a soul in this industry. Like, I'm not gonna be the dead dog, right? I don't, and if you don't believe it, I'm not here to convince anybody of it, right? Those who that know. Those who know me for the last 20 years and been following me, done seen enough signs to know that what I'm saying, it ain't no bull crap behind it, right? So now I feel like Mace gave me my first cosign, and I wish I could play it, but I'm not gonna play it because I don't need nobody trying to strike my channel. Even though, uh, yeah, I know he coming home. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm great. I'm ecstatic. Right? Mace is the first person I've seen that really co-sign what I know without being in them rooms, right? And I was shocked, right? And like I said, I would play, but I don't want, people to try to strike my chain, even though I could use it under fair use. I just got this thing now. I don't feel like I have to show people stuff to make my point. Y'all could go and see it, right? Um, so Mace, he says he's talking to somebody in particular, and he's like, "Yo, stop trying to act like you that nigga, like you came out here and you got it on the muscle, because you played with in rainbow games to get to where you at, and you know that, you know what I'm saying? You did the H to the Izzo, M to the Izzo activities to be the star that you are. You went and you sat in them Turkish bathhouses and in them steam rooms with niggas and whoop de whoop. So when Mace is saying this, right? This is the stuff that um this is the stuff that hold on a second. Right? Like, yeah, so my bad, y'all. So Mace um is actually, like I said, he's the first guy that is outwardly saying that what I've been telling y'all all these years to be true, right? And he's saying it with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he's saying that he only respect the people in the industry that made their name, that um weren't a part of the political stuff, right? Talking about me. Of course, he respects me, and he only respects the people who made it without compromising themselves. That would be me, right? Now, it's a. I've been waiting for decades, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I've been waiting for decades for a person like Mace to come out and co-sign what I've been telling y'all for years, for decades, right? And I've been begging, yo, one day I need somebody to come out here and say, yo, what Choke is telling y'all is the truth. You know, what Nori said about the two doors, what Fat Joe said about the gay mafia, all that is true if you want to be successful in this entertainment business, right? Even sports, right? The whole umbrella, right? Entertainment. Right now, I don't watch Mace at least. I brought that back at least 4 times. At least 4 times. Right? Now, I don't know if he was talking about Diddy allegedly. Now that I'm thinking about it, because uh I think part of the topic was how people made it and be successful and stuff. And Mace was like, he don't respect it if they went through the doors to get where they at. You know what I'm saying? Because he felt like that was a cheat code. Like I feel like it's a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying it in a coded statement. I wish he would just say it, like, because if he just say it, right? Like he said on this show, he said, yo, dudes had boyfriends or went to like the Turkish spas to make it. They didn't just get it, on their own without playing the political stuff. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was compromising themselves just to be a star. I want, he's saying it, but I want him to say it and stand on it. And I did not necessarily, I would love it if he would name the people, right? But my thing is, I got relief. I got satisfaction I'm hearing May say that, bro. I swear to God, I pray for the day that I hope somebody in the industry with some credibility came out and validated what I said, what Nori said, what Fat Joe said, that I know knows exactly what it is about this industry and how niggas give it up just to become a star or to go platinum or to sign to a certain label or management or be in a certain circle. And I prayed, I swear to God, I prayed for the day that I see one of these niggas. I'm sorry, I keep saying the N word. That I see one of these gentlemen that I know what I know is a fact, say it publicly, and this is the week Mace said it, and Mace, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Let me tell you something, man. You released a lot of pain and suffering and mental anguish when you said what you said, man. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough, man, because there's so many people that think that I was crazy or I'm hating or why every time the black man got to make it, they got to be gay or worship the devil. That was the validation that I needed, mate, because I struggled so hard in this industry, refraining myself from hurting one of these goddamn people pushing up on me, trying to force me to change my sexuality for a goddamn dollar. And I knew what I was facing, and I knew it was like the movie They Live. Put on the shades, I could see every evil nigga and I could see every undercover mo. And Mace, I thank you. When I see you, brother, if I could shake your hand, I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? For validating something that I've known for the last 20 years. They finally hear somebody say it. As finally to hear somebody say it with credibility. Made my goddamn birthday, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Like, and I know it's some of y'all that still ain't gonna believe it. Man, you try to tell me that nigga he gay? How he gay? He married. Hey, he got kids. All right. All right. So yeah. So shout out to Mace. I appreciate you being somewhat transparent. I hope that you revisit that and build on it more. I hope that, you know, the Busters, the Nellies, you know, you know, all these other artists could come out and tell and co-sign it. Mace is all I need. That's for me. That was the validation I needed. I don't care. It could have been anybody in the industry that was of Mace caliber or been to the places where Mace went, and I know that he's been in these circles and he know what he's talking about. So I would love to see, like I said, you know, the Busters, the Nellies, and other industries to come in and echo off of what Mace said, so niggas can know that it's real. And like I said, I don't care if you believe me or not. I know what I know, and I know from my trials and tribulations in the industry. You know, if you have a problem being amongst the rainbow crew, or you don't support it and you don't push it, then your career is gonna go wherever you could take it. If you can let these people touch on you and play on you and see you uh denounce uh positive energy, spirits, religions, God, Allah, whatever, and denounce that for Satan, you're going might be a billionaire. You might have goddamn baddest chick in the industry, but nobody will believe it. Niggas always gonna think that's hate. But once again, shout out Mace. I'm gonna move on from that. Let's get to